Alright. Qualifier weekend. I haven't recorded these for a while, but here we are. That's what we do. How does these go again? So you need 7 wins, 3 losses, and you're out. It's sealed. Best of 3. Let's give it a go. Come on, gods of magic. It's all about the rares. Well, not always, but rares are a big part. Well, that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rares. We got 2 stallions, moment of reckoning, but these like stallions, moment of reckoning, kind of hard. But if we go from like white cards, moment of reckoning, I wrote, and a Chroma's Will is a card. I don't think it's as good as it was in other formats, but it's quite a bomb. Some lands and some fillers. Separate rares here, just so we get that out of the way. Oh, we have Brotherhood Scent as well, which play really well with Stallions since they survive. And I'll briefly look at the fixing. Okay, so 2 green blacks, Jeskai colors represented, so not too shabby. And then we have roots in green, but I mean overall green is always quite medium at common. This is fixing. Now we just look at the pool. I don't know. White has a road, as we said, a Chroma's Will and Reckoning. Then there's Interrupter, which is a good card. Double Research, but that's about it. So not kind of underwhelming if you ask me. Essence Scatter in blue. Stock Up is huge. That I want to splash. Keep in mind that we could splash Stallions in like red, white or something. From blue, I like these cards a lot, but it's also shallow. Black has some removal. That's about it. I like the joke Fire Dancer is fine. Like we have some 2-drops here. Blast is a great card. Okay, so out of multicolor stuff, like Boros looks the greatest. We have all 3 of the signposts. This is also great. It doesn't really offer anything. There's some like Silver Quill stuff. Okay, this is like a little bit all over. So we kind of have to put some decks together, I think. So what's gonna give us a mana curve? I mean, red looks pretty promising. I could just play a Su, but it feels like with 2 stallions, we kind of want to be more focused. Green, red, splash stallion is an option, but I don't like playing green just for fixing because it doesn't really offer much. Okay, if we go Golgari, but that doesn't seem like the way in this pool. Like, just is it, but we lose. We could splash a Chroma's Will. Creatures you control get Flying Vigi, double strike. Well, if we go, is it main splash white? Like, we could splash these white cards and potentially Skrull Smith. And it's a good question. Am I just like going this prowess route to trigger these, which is maybe even reasonable? This looks fine. This looks really fine. Then it's a matter of how many of the X spells. I play 1 probably just to trigger the horses because we have this now, this. We have some stuff to trigger the horses. Okay, I'm on 1. Procrastinate, and we have this, and that to trigger the horse, which is 4. And again, like, you don't always need to. It's just like the card is good on its own. And I could add this one. It's fine. Top end. And this is 23. I'm not playing throw, which I probably should. Like, I could see cutting Skrullsmith and go lighter on the splashes. I really want to fit these angers in. I mean, I could play like 16 lands and anger, but let's figure out the mana first. And throw is a consideration. So these are my last cards I need to decide on. Probably 1, so 3. Now this is 3 white. Plus the treasure. Plus the channeler. So 7 minimum here, 8 minimum here. And then we play 2 angers. And we more all in. Because now it's 16 lands plus some cantrips. I think that works. Let's go. Consider making a sideboard. Let's just meditate on that because it might we might be run out of time. So if we add throw, add this. That's 2 cards. Remove angers. Add another removal. 3. And even a research would make some sense because they get the horse back. So we could just have that in mind. So then we get throw, Skrullsmith. It's 2, 3, 4 cards for these 4 cards. Play first, yes sir. Well, punished immediately. Well, now it's the other. I mean, this we gotta keep, right? So I'm gonna speculate on getting red because we need to get a land either way, and you have that into that. If we get red, we're good. If we don't, unlucky, I guess. Well, but I just I removed a red. I added another red for this reason. Okay, we're just gonna counter that. Come on, mountain. One time. Yikes. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. Could have gone down to 5, but that's just we're only a mountain away, and we have 9 mountains now in the deck, and then we get a tapped one. Okay, let's focus now. No reason to give up. So if I go for the horse, this doesn't won't deal with the this makes 4/4s, and it is awkward. It makes 4/4s. So I think I just gotta deal with that. The most awkward situation ever. Sure. Because Brotherhood End would clear the 3/3, but it doesn't clear the 4/4s. I could just bounce that, honestly. Let's do that. Also, they have all the mana open. It's better if they spend the mana in their turn. Like, I expect them to attack. If they actually don't attack, we got so punished. Okay, this still, like, if we get a red, we can get super rewarded here. Okay, there is red. There's that. And I'm a little bit afraid that this can outgrow us, so... Deals 3 damage to each creature in each planeswalker. Because it's pretty easy to grow the tester. Okay, it's still fine. Both are gone. They're on 3 cards. We're on 11 life. They're passing. So in this case, I'll just play... Huh, it's interesting because I do want that potentially, but... Just use the mana. They're surveilling, which is a relatively good sign, but they're keeping the card on top. Slight. Was that on top? Probably. So that means double the damage, which is 8 at this stage. Okay. They don't have creatures. They do not have creatures. Okay, so I'll simply play the horse. And then I'll go here. And then next turn we have a win. If they have nothing. Which we don't need. Card not that great without creatures. That's for sure. Well, that's big. But that also means they're tapped out. Double strike plus another spell. That's enough, right? It's a weird deck. Hard to say what we want. It looks like we're pretty good with the aggro plan, but I might want to add cards like maybe stand up because they have big fractals, cut angers, and add 1 land or something. But we are on the draw, so I don't think we need to add a land. Maybe this 4/4 makes some sense. Let's go with that. I think on the draw we can keep 16 lands, and on the play we go to 17. Even if we remove cantrips. Yikes. Well, this has such a high upside, but I'll mull. Okay. I regret my life choices sometimes. But this is a hand. Come on. At least this will kind of help to discard. Last Grasp. Oh, stock up is annoying because they're so far ahead on cards, and looks like they're stumbling a little bit, missing green, and we don't have pressure. Okay. I'm on 16 lands. And I think I bottomed the land. Well, apparently lands are lands and I cannot avoid them. Oh, this is just it is pretty wild. But okay. Let's just keep it real and play. If this survives, it does survive, but it's perma stunned. This wasn't the worst draw. The game has to go 8 turns for this to matter. Oh, I really don't want to. But what are you gonna do? Do I keep that land for future surveils? Cause now this is just weird. I also don't think we have many lands in the deck anymore. Yeah, 7 and 1's on bottom, and cannot do much here. That's a wild white game. Okay, so they can return. Yeah, two thing is fine. The odds are in our favor to draw gas from now. Whenever you cast a spell with X in its mana cost, expel one of them into your hand. Here just bounce this one, because otherwise we will wait forever. And this we keep. Replay that one. Good thing is that both dodge Last Grasp. Draw a card. Maybe we just get rid of Procrastinate. Procrastinate is a pretty good way to pressure though, but it feels like our hand is a little bit expensive. Okay, we have the bounce. I mean, I wish I kept the other bounce, but we did save the 4/4. And they make it a 3/3. So a Hill Giant with Scry 2. Sure. They're dodging this relatively well. Okay. So if I go here, I'll just lose it to Last Grasp. But maybe still the play. And I guess we just do it. Surely have a lot of draw, which is now weird. How do we tackle that matchup? We don't want to go too grindy. We really want to go aggro. But I mean, there's also the mill plan. What's our timer? 22. Okay, we're fine. Put this on top, make another. Well, that's a card. Let's see if they go. If they just use it. Oh wait, it is a sorcery. So I think we just deal with it now. We don't want to risk them using that because the ability goes on stack. They don't have a priority, which means like ability is an actual downside here. Charm. That gets us a little bit. So now we have to get a land to double on the Jatsi. Does that do 4 damage to target creature with flying? So artifact. So throw it. It's better to not put a throw in. Oh, they're just actually doing that now? I guess that makes some sense. And they got a card. Late to the party. So I wanna deal with one. And just pass and bounce the 5/5. Just go step by step. We don't have many chances, but still the game is not over. They're on 11 cards. Promise Will in this situation is just horrible. Also, it's arguably how good that card actually is. Okay, that's bad for us. That's really bad for us. I think I can concede. Their hands just didn't come together early otherwise. Brotherhood Ends doesn't deal with much, but just such a high upside. They have seen it though. Maybe we just go back to Anger Plan on the play. I really want to add the Scrollsmith. How do I do that? Over this. It's a little bit risky to run it, but it's such a good card, even late in the game. I don't get a functional hand. Okay, that's functional. And I guess we get ditch that because we only have one creature. Or that could be a thing. Maybe I need to change something to the deck, but it does feel like we could be drawing way better. Like, I'm not playing a lot of lands even. Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. This just doesn't work. And it's supposed to work. So we have to go here to deal with it. This is not great, obviously, but at least we get rid of the rare. Sure. Wish we had those cards to generate that sort of card advantage. I mean, I can play medium ways to generate card advantage, but it doesn't seem like we get an edge there. Can I even go there? Find a threat, I guess. These two. Okay. No instant speed removal for the horse, at least. What deals with it? Have a removal for that. Toneblade doesn't deal with it. Bounce it. Get this next turn. Is there another plan? Tune unclear. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I don't play a land, but I also kinda want white mana. No, maybe not. It's only a road in the deck. Make 5/5 now. I can't. Maybe I need to try to like play a land and try to get on a road. I know we have to discard one of the 3 cards we get. So if all the 3 cards are good, that's awkward. But getting rid of that now does matter. I mean, there is a plan at least. So I think I'll put it here because we're unlikely attacking. Just so we don't get blown out. Sure. I mean, we have a plan, but yeah, this Emil. Bro, that's the second one? That's the second Jatsi. Okay, this we will take. I mean, not that I want to block with these creatures. So now I have that plus stock up. Sure, just tapping a cushion to tap the planes down. So that we need, I guess, this because it gives us more triggers. Oh, and now we're a mana short. But we have to deal with Jatsi, but they have still what? A 5/5 and a 6/6. We just never beat Jatsi here. Otherwise, we're just too far behind. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can still make a 5-5. Maybe draw then into a joke and kill Emil, then at least trample is gone. Or I can double block, but then I don't have the draw, which is probably bad. Yikes. 1, 2, 3. No, this is, I guess, okay-ish. Put it on. Well, it's not okay because we really wanted to draw into removal, but we can. Does we have to take? Well, I don't know. What's the end game? It's now another 5-5, and we don't have an answer for Emil. So I think we just lose this game. Yep. Yeah, that's it. This is disappointing being down game 1, but I do think the deck is quite good. 2 Jatsis was hard to beat without applying pressure. Yeah, what? Am I even keeping that hand? I think I'm keeping it. Like going down to 5 feels bad. Am I cutting that? Okay, that's our blue. Sure. To make a decision now, Essence Scatter up or play a creature out. Or just horse here. Horse is fine, I mean. Might die, but it's hard to protect it. 4 mana up is impossible. Okay. So this one has ward 2. It's not the most efficient play. So that would be then almost lethal. Almost lethal. Well, that creates blockers. Creatures you control get lifelink and indestructible protection, but it's not double strike. Come on. So what happens if I tap down 1? That seems bad, right? I mean, I don't have a follow-up. What if they double block? I have to randomly make them attack with these, and then... Yeah, I think we're just done. Chroma's Will has played out really poorly. We need Brotherhood sent if we live. Yep. I'm still kind of believing in this Chroma's Will, but maybe I should cut it. It has been horrible so many times around. Let's keep it. I don't know. Maybe it's just the nature of the deck, but surely we can sometimes draw a hand that's consistent. I'm keeping that. We have stuff to do, but it is what it is. We can cycle that. If they play a creature, we can kill a creature. We can kill 2 creatures. And then it's a horse plan if we get a blue source. The issue is if they don't have a creature, we cannot cycle. They don't have a creature. Common land now. Sad. I just cannot let it live. I could gamble. If we get a red source, then it's fine. I think we have to gamble because getting blue is also fine here. I think we're just too far behind otherwise. Okay, blue. And then we basically just bounce that so they replay it. So you get some time in. Because I don't see another way out. Get red. Okay, so we have horse plus joke now. I think we gotta hope they can protect it. Obviously, there's essence scatters and all the jazz now, but if they have essence scatter, at least there are high dice. Trail, okay. But that's fine. At least we have a plan now. It's better than actually having a protection. Well, it's big. It's really big. Could push for damage in, but I think we gotta start taking these horses. So I guess these two. And then we have a draw next turn. Well, I could bounce push 4 damage through. Maybe there was a reason. Maybe I could have attacked. No, not really. So what do I do then? They block with this. We bounce that. Nothing. They push us into one play. Also, don't feel like we have the lack of removal. We can draw into a road. It is awkward, yeah, that the Tome Blast doesn't deal with much here. But the game was somewhat compromised because we needed that land. Okay. So the horse happens here. This can still grow. That's like a concern. So I think we just pass, because otherwise, doesn't trade. Okay, but they don't have a way to deal with horses. This, by the way, doesn't affect their high situation. We can do this into. Would be sick if we could have double 6 or more. Okay. Brotherhood sent. That's not that impactful. Let's go here. I guess I just bounce the tablature and attack. I don't know. I mean, they have probably something, but it's better to bounce that. But it just results into so much damage this turn. We saw Wyvern Outburst. Okay. So if I attack everything, they eat 1 horse. That seems horrible. Eat that, they take 9. We pass. Pretty good for them. Takes. I could jump, then throw this, but like, okay, let's think. Because we can do goes 3, 4, 8. So I guess we jump and then clear these 2 away. Okay, so go here. And I can play this out. Each creature and each planeswalker. Then I can go here. Okay. We're doing something now. What a struggle. Man, this guy is the tabulator is insane. Oh, we do have the road now. Okay, so let's. This is better. So we have lethal on board, but it seems like they have 3 damage, and which means we don't win this turn. Also, they don't have a land. Let's go here, even though the matter, and I'm gonna do this in their turn, so they don't get an untapped land. Let them draw. Jumper. What is that nonsense? Come on. Thought we had it, but now they're ahead again. Okay, stock up is great. A Chroma Swill. Okay, that is lethal at least. Barely. Okay. Seems like we need this. I'm gonna lean more into bigger plan. Play that and maybe even one off. Because it does give us the horse back. Is that important? They're pretty good at dealing with the horses. Their deck. They have bounces. They have vibrant outburst. Keep. 2. Sure. It's an untapped land on 3, but maybe we just need white mana, but unlikely that I'm using a road. Roots on 2 every game is quite a good play. They're ramping for sure. 4 mana, 5 mana. 5 mana. They actually are playing basics, no non-basics. Okay, there's a non-basic. I'm just saying because we have a creature that destroys non-basics. The stage really just eroded. We can wait. Or just erode it. I mean, they're already 5 mana ahead. It's 4 mana ahead. So you can activate the land. Step 1, get rid of the Death Toucher. We need our big spells. Stock up would be a great draw. So the land gets activated, but they need to pump it first so we can kill it. Oh, come on, deck. Because at this stage, Like, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're that inconsistent, but it does feel like every game that our deck is unfunctional. So let's decide later. Still kills it. We can deal with that. Okay, I mean, that's our shot. We need to draw now something really good. Because the problem is this Bertha. It can run away. I mean, we still kind of have a turn because we can deal with the token it produces, but token is gonna be big. So maybe I gotta play it out. We have Pursue the Past though. I mean, I want to have it up because they can have Vibrant Outburst and then we could just kill that. Oh, I can also destroy the 2/4, which is probably better than destroying that, right? Yeah, I do want to keep that up, so... Just gotta replay it here, we need the mana. Oh, I'm losing the Artisan, it seems. Which looks like in hindsight, but I didn't play around much there, and... In hindsight, obviously a bad play, but fine. No regrets. Now kinda I'm forced to discard that. I think I need to. I mean, I know this can deal with that eventually, but it still needs to grow. So what do we do? What if they do nothing, which likely will happen? I need to deal with something in this turn. I know if they grow that, but then they have two big creatures. How am I 1 damage short? Like, I guess you have to throw this face. Like, you have to go here, throw this face so we can 3, 4. Like, I know that this can jump and all, but... But also it means like a Chroma's Will is straight up lethal top deck. And it's rough if we don't play into that and draw it. So this we have to discard. Another horse. I gotta jump. This Bertha is soloing now in this stage. Yeah. No, I mean I can block I can block the first year. If there's a 4-mana spell we lose, but okay. Jump. Or horsey. What does that do? Not enough. So they have something for 3 even. Yeah, then it's super over. They only make a... Or maybe they misclicked. Well, do survive here, I guess. It looks like the counter spell. They had a counter spell earlier. But if we lose the horses, we don't have an out. So I'm just gonna... And counter spell if we don't beat either way. So we're just gonna make this block. Hope. It looks like a counter spell if they had 3 mana up. Yep. Alright, fair. Yeah, let's adjust this a little bit. Play that. And maybe add a Cruel Smith here. Also, we could draw slightly better. Like, not getting... Like, decaying these hands that are just not functional. That's not a deck's problem, I think. This again. What a weird hand. I mean, we have a stock up to recoup and we can just get lucky, but... Why do we have to struggle every time early in the game? It's crazy. It is crazy. And this, then... It's insane. So I could get these two. Why does this have to be a thing here? So if I get these two, I can at least make a play, but I want a red source. That to me is a little bit absurd, honestly. Like, I don't know. Go here, or if I go this. If I go that, it's actually pretty hard for them to target it. I'll go this because it's really hard to kill it. And this grows only if they target. I guess if they have a pump on of their own, but we don't need to engage into blocking. We got so punished by the most random card on the planet. Okay, I guess that's gonna be the day today. Just struggle. Should not complain that much. So I'll go here. I'll go here and pass. And I think we can ditch the Fire Dancer. They missed the land drop. I'm going really low on... But I think it's better to try to find something to copy the horse like that. And go horse. Never go face. So I can attack this turn. I can have that up as well. I'm not gaining life, even though I could, but I don't want to risk the horse. Okay, let them pay. Bounce it. We take 4, so we are relatively low. And this is a little bit wild. 7, I think we gotta ditch it. I mean, in the yard also does something, so it's not a complete whiff. We gotta land, but not the right one. Technically go here. Oh no, but then we want to go horse first. We just want to push this damage through. I know we can lose it, but... Okay, okay, okay. All the struggle paid off. Whew. These games. This is such an uphill battle. I think I'm keeping. I mean, we kept all these weird hands. And this is another really bad one. Yikes. So you can instead bounce it, counter, or counter the next thing that comes down. I think both are really bad for us, and I'm gonna just do that. Just because if we want to cast something, we draw next turn, or we draw nothing. Or get something going. It's just not a... We don't have a plan. Something needs to come together. Their deck actually looks insane. I know survey matters, but just using a bounce like that feels bad. Okay. Let's see if we can eat the Chiral here. Or eat the 3-4. Block. Bounce. Bounce this one. Yikes. But at least we don't take the damage. Joke. That doesn't do anything. Versus the 3-4. Then replay it. I'm gonna just scoop because I don't see a way out here. That one deals with this, but doesn't deal with much else. 4-5. Reacher. Is that where we are? Looks pretty good. Although they do have Calamity and all. Calamity is quite annoying. I think we just have bad 2-drops. The whole pool has bad 2-drops. That's the biggest issue. Okay, I'll go like that. Should I try to build a soup after this? I'm kind of lost with this pool. Does feel like we can optimize horses here, but in a soup we won't be playing horses probably, but we get one card that's quite insane. I think we keep that. We kept struggling with the mana the whole day. Okay, there's a land. You might have a Johnny's response. But for a fire dancer, you might not even want to use it. Okay, it's good for us. Okay, so if I go... Like, this would be the most efficient. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. So let's just use this one. Push all the damage through. We still need either red or white here. This card is just so demanding in our deck. So that, but that's only 3 damage. Doesn't do much. So just set up. If we get a land, we can go double strike. Draw 2 cards. If that survives, obviously. Okay, slot is actually pretty good versus our deck. I think we gotta pass. And then, I guess, if they attack. I'll just go here. I could try to Akroma's Will here just to wipe, to kind of deal with their board, but seems pretty bad. Take the rest. Okay. Well, now this is interesting. I think we just attack, then let them tap out, and Akroma's Will. I could leave that up, but that doesn't make sense. And hopefully that's enough. They have 2 mana up. But horse alone is enough. So they need to remove, well, the flyer. But are they gonna play around the wheel that they haven't seen? They're gonna play around it. Don't have a better idea here. I think this was better than protection. We're getting roped. Weasley. Salty much. Oh, come on. I have to do then all the editing. I mean, I'm already taking more time with the decisions because it's an important tournament, but then this. Why? Come on. I'm kind of tempted to keep that because it's a duel, but we need 2 lands in a row. Should we? On the draw. I'm keeping. I have been mulliganing literally every single game. Okay, there's 1 land, so we can play Magic. Well, that's a problem. It's a big, big problem. Because they're likely playing a spell here. No? Creature? Okay, land. Well, that helps a little bit. They are 3 lands ahead now. I'm either getting flooded or screwed. There's no in between today. All the horses. To be fair, these are some pretty mediocre fillers. Even more fillers than we have. Okay, that deals with that at least. But we eventually need to find an answer for the 4-5. And bounce it for a turn. Double block it. I mean, bounce it for a turn is like... We need a land first. So I'm just discarding the... Maybe the expensive card here. Sure. That's it. Kinda want both of these versus that deck. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know what to cut because everything else makes some sense. Maybe will. Maybe that's actually decent. Questions is Brotherhood end's gonna even be good here. Oh, look at that. We can cast a 2 and a 3 drop out. It's functioning. Do I expect a burst lightning here? Because it looks like a star, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just like... It's fine. That means horse survives. It's horse in time. You have a lot of 3 mana, 3 power hasters. Okay. This deck maybe needed a protection, but again, like, this is sealed. You don't really get to pick. I think I'm discarding Brotherhoods and... Wait, this guy is gonna be A6 now. I mean, that one counters everything, so... Essence Scatter would be more awkward, but still. I wonder how good a 6-6 would be here, though. Okay, so... that back. Or I could just use this first. But we would have to go here, I guess. I want to get an attack in. Still have a display. Change the target. Is that even that good? It's not that good. Wait, why didn't I get a priority? I mean, it's good because this doesn't... We don't deal with that. Wait, why did I go on top? Oh, because it was their decision. What? That's why we didn't get a priority. This was weird interaction. I'm just gonna play that out. Then 1, 2, 3. It then depends on that land because you have this. But we can always discard the creature. Hopefully Painter lives here. I know I could have waited. That was unexpected. Was pretty good for them though. But good to know they have it. So that it can change. It can do a bunch of stuff though. But it just gets us like kind of behind if we like... if we wait with it. Man, now Brotherhood end would be... Oh, they have okay, that's fine. This is fine. It doesn't change much. But they can start attacking. Huge board though. Huh. We're definitely doing something funky. We go to 22. Okay, let's draw here first. So we can set up something. All the mana for Oppo. And they get an attack, discard. But we cannot really block this. Man, no. Now I want the Brotherhood End. I can bounce this and get Brotherhood End back. But then I lose this. So maybe that's not the battle we want to fight. It is just a counter spell. So if we find a Chroma's Will now, we also have lethal. They have a Reacher, but... Okay, so I'm gonna block that. We gotta block something. And it seems like they have a spell. Man, I guess the chump would be on... Maybe we just chump that. It just happens? Okay. I mean, if I just try to find the... So many cards deep. It's not like that efficient though. This one is more efficient, but we only go 3 cards deep. I think we start here and we have what? -1 mana, but we can still draw a land. And then if I go here, there we go. I mean, we weren't completely dead, so I think it was worth taking a shot because we went through half of the deck with both cards. What did we learn? That actually Brotherhood Sense is pretty good. They have a counter. Keep it as it is. We have decent amount of cheap removal versus their 2/2s. Okay. I like that we have a lot of threats here. Because when the deck works, it works. But when it doesn't, it doesn't. Just go with that. Next turn we're playing one of the horses. But the opponent is pretty aggro here. Might need to discard the painter or the glass right, but it's fine. That's a trade. Wasn't even that sure which one is better, but they're quite the same. But this gets double strike instead of +2. Painter might be relevant now, but this gives us white. It's too clunky to activate it. There we go. So I can go these two, or I can play a horse, attack both. But we saw 2 damage to everything, so I think we need to play around that. Even if it's at a loss of a horse, we can go on the aggressive here. Like even if they have something to deal with other than to deal with a horse. But we cannot just lose the board to 2 damage to everything. Which we saw. Which would be good here for us. I'll trade if they want to. I don't think they'll block, but... if this lives, I feel pretty confident if these two live. I mean, even if just this lives. Because then we can make 3/3s. Instead of adding bunch of 2 toughness creatures to the board and lose to the process, the 5 mana spell that can make a 3/3/6 damage or 2 to each creature. It was relatively cheap because of this paint mage. But okay. That was their whole turn. This is a 5/5 trample there on 5. If they had Essence Scatter last turn, then yeah, maybe. Okay. Feels good. So now we get double strike. I guess I could have done this pre-combo that I didn't think of last turn, but it works out equally well this turn. Sure. I think we can send everything in. They're on 1 card. Okay, sure. Got there. We're gonna keep that. The upside is pretty high. But where's our mana? And why does it never function? Brotherhood Ends is a high upside. Turn 3 play. And these are actually cards. They're good cards. Should we just wait a turn? Probably. But this is not an instant, but that would be quite insane. Wouldn't be too strong, I think. Oh my god. I think I'm eroding this. Interesting. I mean, it does give the mana and it synergizes either way. Or at least they lose the synergy part. I don't want to take 3. I know I could wait a turn and gamble, but now they're on 5 mana, they can just have bigger stuff. Well, it would work, I guess. So it's either just throw Brotherhood Sand, but I can get a creature. Do I need to get a... Do I need to deal with my own creature to get a land? Are we there yet? We surely can draw a land. Sure. Well, I didn't specify which land. So options. I guess I just have to do that. Get a road. And this until the end of your next turn. It can be a Chroma's Will. Sure. Did they forget about this? Seems like... Or maybe they're just baiting us into using it. But it's not like we have better options. Okay. This card never blows up a land. Blow up ours. Too bad it doesn't have the ability to search for a land. Like the Fields of Ruin ability. Okay, that's a good one for Oppo. Blocks both of our creatures. Oh, come on, dude. That's unreal. We can scry. You just need to get lands. It's insane amount of mana. Or they're just going for the untap. Deals with both. Yep. A land she lets us play a bunch of our stuff out. But I'm gonna just ditch it. Because if we get a land naturally, it's better. That's fine. Okay, let's get rid of maybe scatter. And I think I'm fine with this, since I don't want to deal with the interceptor. That's an annoying card. So this we take. Start here. Okay, so ditch you and ditch you. Fine. Play this out, and now we have 6 mana. And I guess just this. We have to take the hit then. But fine. We take 4 this turn. It's actually gonna be quite a tight game because we're just the flyer now is attacking. So we want to find our horses. We want to find the removal. Although, do we have removal for that? Maestro. Okay, let's start with the stock up. And we still have mana for the flyer. I could play flyer. But if I get horses first, I could play flyer, bounce the 3-4. I think I'm fine with this. Because we likely find a horse, or I guess that one is also fine. The throw is okay. This was like an underwhelming. This was a really underwhelming stock up, considering everything. Thought we would get at least a horse or something. I mean, now at Chroma's will, if we get it, wins, or... Sucks. Bounce it this turn over these. Make a flyer with just chumps. Gain life. No, cannot bounce Maestro. 5 lands in the deck, a horse, 2 horses, and a Chroma's will. Well, a Chroma will can go far. No. Enough. Yeah, they can play both out. This game is going forever. Put it there. If I make a dude gain life, then we can block, but what else is there? Run behind would be great too. I just try to get run behind here. If I get a horse. No, they have too much flying power, but then we take that block here. If I go here, still make a flyer, but I don't have a 2-2. And a Chroma's will is not good enough this turn, so I think we just are setting up. But yeah. 5-6 plus 3, 9, 18. Double striking if we top deck a Chroma's wheel, and we have 3 draws. 11 cards in the deck. So this I'll just take. Double Maestro dot deck. Also, what is that nonsense? Everything in the wrong order. I mean, if I scry, I cannot cast it. Is the issue. Okay, there's will. Go double strike frying. They block this. 12 plus everything else. If it's removal, it's pretty much the same, but we keep untapped creatures. So there's just this. What? Insane! Insane! What was this game? Okay. They didn't see horses, but they saw a Chroma's will. Do we need that? This is quite weak to a lot of the things they have. But I do think we want more creatures. I think maybe we actually play this. to get some stuff back, but they are good at exiling our stuff. This doesn't seem that bad, but I do want more threats. Just try to get the horses online, I don't know. We haven't seen them, that's the issue. That's a reasonable hand. Actually, that's a burst lightning confirmed, which means channeler is the play. I think we still play it, even if we lose it to Brotherhood's End. Maybe we get a free block. Maybe they use removal. Okay. Because we still need... Well, we could wipe the board now. But I think we just... do this here. And do it then next turn. So this is fine. Still, unless they have another spell. Oh wait, I mean, I'm either way just playing a creature out here. To get ahead on tempo. Okay. 3, 4, 5. So I think we want to wait to this one. 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit awkward, but if they grow that, we can deal with it. Maybe helping hand actually, but this is such a great combo. Okay, they go for that. So that means I'm still just dealing with that. Because I cannot really fall behind, I think, here. Since I'm, like, next turn we're using the whole turn. For that, it seems. It's pretty good, though. But they're gonna deal with that. I think it's this. It's also double strike and a lot of damage. Makes top deck Chroma's Wheel way better. Now they're kinda in... They kinda have to use that. Okay. Horse in time. And with them not having lands, we have a huge chance of actually copying it next turn. Since both have ward. Okay, Oppo, chill. Let's go. We're 3-2. Maybe there's a... It's an uphill battle, but it is what it is. It doesn't even look that bad. The deck now plays... All of a suddenly the deck cooperates. I did change it a little bit, so maybe I misbuilt it in the first 2 games. On the play, well... To ever keep 3-drop into destroy a land and hope they are in Suba, is that even that good? I think I got a mole. It seems better. I want 2-drop into 3. But the Stride Knight can at least loot lands away. Boros. It's mono Boros. I mean, it's kind of logical that it's easy to open that. No, it's a good question. I think we actually go Stallion here first. I know it's easy to get rid of it, but it feels like the other one will get us better draws. not even that easy to get rid of it. Yeah, Johnny's response, but because I don't want to deal the damage, I would like still attack. And here I think we still attack. Funny enough, but we are flooding out. Mono removal. That's unfortunate. I mean, I still think we needed the damage. I know I could have looted, but in hindsight, I just go this. So that's just a soup. It looked like what looked like a Boros deck. It is just a soup. Which I guess makes some sense in this format. We didn't have really many payoffs for the real soup in our pile. Maybe I was supposed to be more greedy with the splashes, but not like our mana was that great. So question mark. Do I use double Tome Blast here? Or do I shut off for scrying? I could attack and use a single Tome Blast. That seems a little bit better. Because then we also set up for a potential Rummage. And I don't think we surveil upkeep. Yep. Looked like a good start, but we managed to just stabilize pretty easily with all the removal. Also helps that their mana screwed and have a lot of gas. Now they're not mana screwed anymore. The question mark is, should I go as greedy as possible? Play Reckoning or something, I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, we got it earlier. So we can push 2 damage through. What do we do? Does it help? It might help. But we cannot do both. I think I just want to push damage through. This way the ISO might just use it here. We're getting some life. Because we don't really mana screw them that hard because they have throw either way with this play. And it still feels like it's better to go aggro versus that. But yeah, still, I think this is just over. I could see like that being a thing versus that pile. Go a little bit more value oriented if they have a lot of removal. And the big creature is a problem, so might need this. So let's cut that. Essence Scatter is fine. Channeler is probably just needed. I don't like that we have to play these glass rights and that stuff, but I think we just have to. What about Brotherhood Sand? Like, they didn't show much. So I think that also goes. I know our mana is more shaky now, but we just want to make our deck a little bit more resilient. And we have this. This leaves the yard, so we're going to be drawing maybe some cards here. But just getting horses back is kind of neat. Gotta keep. But we cannot play that out yet. Although now we can. So do I just go for the double striker? We have to decide, but we have this turn to do it. Probably not. Since we saw so many removal spells, we just kinda grind. Their mana screwed. I think I'm just gonna pass still. I know we could play that, but if they have removal, we just lose it. So they can get that but discard it again or what? Sure. Okay. I could get 2 creatures ahead. No, let's just trust the process. Next turn we can play this guy and they get that back, and that's kind of huge. That's just a lot of value. Sure. Okay. This guy 5, 6. So I could go this. Just I think we do that actually for quite funny, but I don't want them to have the mana. They would never block here also. I guess I could have attacked first still, but yeah. This comes back. A Johnny's response? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So okay. We get enough here, so I just need to make sure white stays untapped. Oh wait. So this and then white stays untapped. Do this. And I guess do that. Is this thingy back? Wow, what is this? The miles we have to go for these, for the value plays. We're not in that great of a shape actually, because we have to beat all these cards. Now Chroma Wheels looks a little bit shady. Where is them? Because you just have the value. Does it matter? Okay, there's a horse. So how do we go about it? Yeah, I think we just want to add to the board. But could go that first, but we don't have. I think it's close, because I can horse plus whatever I draw. I think I go here. Who I wrote. Oh, giving them lands though. Oh man, is this a struggle of a game? I guess we give them a land. Even though kinda sketch, but okay. Okay, there's no blue or what? Wait, do we win? Not quite yet. No, wait, this becomes a 3, so they go to 1. Should we go for it? It's not lethal, but going to 1. Here seems relatively good. It's not. It is what it is. You can get a hasting horse back. Okay. That exiles is. That's unfortunate. So they have an answer for the fire dancer. So if I go here, I get a treasure and can do these two. A Johnny's response. Do I even give them an Johnny's response here? It's a better card. I mean, it's like 100% a Johnny's response. No? Okay. That attack was well done. It was a better bluff, let's put it this way, but they have really good targets for Essence Scatter. I'm a little bit skeptical about research now, but they do have other ways to kill stuff. So I think it's still what we want. I mean, our hike is annoying. Okay, that's a good hand. Yeah, but they're getting their mana, which is an issue. Throw in that. Okay, that's insane. That they got the mana like that, but okay. Maybe we can steal it. So this would be 5. So we could get them to 1 if they have nothing, but I think it's... Well, double spelling situation. I'm gonna run 1 horse out. And we can go this into these two. Because we only have single blue. Maybe this taxes their mana so they don't gain as much life. I do expect them to have removal, obviously. Okay, so that's good. That's us like a little win there because they had to sack the treasure, which taxes their future turns. And here we will simply go this because the... I'll just go here. I mean, okay, double spelling again. Double spelling again. Maybe we just kinda go here. It sorta doesn't matter that much in this hand. For now. Just play into this plan. Like our hike doesn't deal with it. It's kind of huge as well. They gain life. But sure. But it does pay out, like, in a sense of... Like, we can double spell, so at least that works. And we win if they have no removal now. Actually, they need 2 removal spells, but they gain life. We can go back to... Wow, mono removal, crazy. And that life gain. Too good. No, I don't have a win. This is not enough. But this gives us just another creature for that. 1 card in hand. 2 cards. 2 life, 7. 8, but we have 8. Okay. Wait, they have 1 more card. That's such a close game, crazy. I mean, we're gonna go for it. What are you gonna do? Let's go. Okay, Akroma's will works. It's just clunky, but when it works, it works. It's a plan. Taking it back. Should maybe even do that in the dark. The mana is now functioning. control plan. So here I want to go this first so I can have like either that into that, or I mean we're likely gonna keep Essence Scatter up either way, but can go Mountain. Well, now we have that. Still go here. Celestia mana, that's just a Subat. They started with Celestia mana, Abzan mana. Wow, it's a problem. That is a problem. I need to grow this twice, but I cannot. So I can either, I mean, sure, I could bounce the, I could just simply bounce the 1/1, but because Essence Scatter is a little bit awkward. Like maybe we bounce actually the thing, because although if I want to play into this plan, yeah, I'll just pass. Do I play into, well, open? I do want the, I want the Essence Scatter, but I don't like that they're gaining life. That sucks. Sure. Okay. Maybe this just won't be, like I could do it next turn obviously, but they're gaining life unnecessarily. Even though I could have like a turn of this into that, which doesn't really, I don't think that's the, I mean I could save the horse I guess. Yeah, I'll just bounce it. Have enough stuff to do. Maybe we just use this as a burn spell now. It is nice to have it next turn, but has so many things to do. What is that? Mono basics. Imagine like our, okay, but they do nothing. I mean, if they do nothing, they do nothing. Probably just horse here. I mean, it's awkward if they have an Essence Scatter, but they could have, it could be literally anything. They're on 10, on 7. It's not exactly a soup card. It is a value card though. Horse down. Horse is still just like such a good rate on tempo. It deals some damage. It's really hard to kill it. Okay, so let's stock up here. Especially now that they're tapped out. Another horse. And that. We just attack. One damage. One more damage and we're there. Okay. The opponent forget their basics. What's going on? Like I guess they just got unlucky drawing all, I mean, or lucky drawing all the basics. Even though their mana still kinda doesn't work. Because they can never play the camel out in the same turn. Now they have something. What is this though? Cannot play that. I think we still should play it though. Haster. Wait. Oh no, this is the other. Oh my god, I mixed up the card. I was pretty sure it's the other one. Okay, then I messed up. Then I messed up. I thought it was the Slack Storm. Oh my god. Because I'm so used to that being a card. I mean they had nothing. What's going on? I also don't think we need a land. Can trigger all this stuff. Should have used that then. I messed up on that card. Embarrassing myself on camera. These mystical archives are just awkward because I mean awkward. You don't often play with them, especially the rares. And I never played with this card in this set. And I was like 100% sure this is like Slack Storm. Just need to read. Did we have a chance to actually that mattering? Not really, right? Sure. We got there. So I don't even know what they're playing because like they played bad cards and a rare and 5 colors. So it's like hard to say. Now this looks like really less appealing. Although it does deal with all their stuff. I think we just want like be slightly more proactive. But I do like that this can save our horse. It's harder to go that much more proactive. Maybe a road gives the mana and replace it with that or something. Like a haste, a big haster. Maybe like that. That's a keep. We still need to get lands. Okay, but we have a treasure maker. Questions, what would we rather expose? That's fine. Maybe we get a treasure. Maybe play a 2-drop here, especially if they leave the mana on tap. Pretty good at that. Sure. Okay, now it's really tempting to just go horse. Have ways to get it back. We're doing it. 5 damage. I mean, we literally need to attack only once and then we have a Chroma's Will. Sure. I think people go something too far with the splashes, I would say. Arc, fine. Doesn't do that much here. Also, it seems like, wow, they can actually cast that. Fine. It's just for a treasure. I don't think they even want to, yeah. I'll just go for more damage here, I think. Or they want to. Or they want to. Now it's tempting to horse because you can that next turn. It's 1 less damage. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 7. But we draw a card. I like that. Gives us more options. Sure. Lethal spotted. I'll just go here, doesn't matter. Puff, puff, puff. That's win 5? Or is it win 6? I think it's win 5. We have 2 more. Gotta win 2 more. Oh, it seems like the deck is cooperating now a little bit better. Still unsure now if we really want that card. Maybe I should play it as a sideboard card. Just want that land. But there's an upside here. I mean, we want the treasure. This is like a little bit on the awkward side in this deck. Now that I know that it doesn't deal 3 damage, maybe we deal with artifacts. It deals with our artifact. Okay, so I could go here and activate that. I think that seems pretty solid. Nothing. 5 mana. I do like how it plays out with horses though. Doesn't play that well. Where's that? Here's where Ice and Scatter would be really good, but what can you do? Okay, so Oppo is trying to attack. Just can bounce the token. I can attack. That's not that great even. I think I just play a normal game. I know this, like, it's so awkward. I still could try to attack, but like that plus Essence Scatter or Betrayal up seems quite alright. They make a token, we bounce the token. I'll double block any day. It's relatively good still. Yeah, I mean, we keep it. Doesn't do that much now. What if I attack both? Is that crazy? No, but finishing that now doesn't matter that much. Could play that and then waste the treasure if need to. We can discard that potentially later. It did win us one game though, so it's not useless. We can kill Throws and our treasure. Okay, so let's discard it here. Deal with that attack for 3. I'll have it again. Attack for 4. That's also kinda bad. Just add to the board. I mean, I could have still done it, but I kinda want the treasure. Can use that. 4 toughness, pretty good. Where's Sardek? Interesting. 2 mana Oras or Orisa or however. Orisa? Orisa? Like these two. Like even if we lose one whatever, because they're not, I mean, I could have triple blocked, I guess. Sure. I don't think that's a big deal because these creatures don't do anything unless I get the card, the one card. I mean, a braid would have been if they dealt with that, it would be more useful. I think that was good that Abrade dealt with the creatures there because throw was too important. Oh, bro. It's bad for us though. I didn't expect that pressure. Think we have to take it. Okay. So this would give us double strike. But can I play this game? I can go here. Gain 2 life. Like Essence Scatter is gonna be just awkward this game. But I can go here, deal with that. But Gain life. No, that's not that good. Mm-mm-mm. Can play that on a horse, but only for that. Maybe it is. I mean, that's a lot to the board. Maybe I need to the. Maybe I just need to bounce something like here. Well, looks like their own essence scattered. That's bad. Okay, try to hit. No, I wrote we couldn't play. Next turn we can maybe play on the road if we hit it. What about no, Brotherhood ends doesn't do, just kills her. I think we need this. And just passing here. $11. I mean, there is some argument for this attack. Bounce that. Jump. Bounce. Yeah. Sure. This does straight up block this one. But what this, like, we have to then make this straight now. And keep it. This might be just bad for us because we're a little bit too far behind. This needs to go through. This just needs to go through. Feels like there was a way to maybe maneuver this game differently to win. But it's a lot in hindsight. Like, Essence Scatter wasn't that obvious. And I was mana screwed, so always there was this, like, I mean, I didn't expect that. That was the biggest issue in this game. Anchor is just over. What am I gonna do? Block here. If I go here. 5 mana, but 5 doesn't even let us play these two out. I guess I play these two out, I don't know. Discard the Essence Scatter at least. If they have something, it's not even... the game then wasn't that close either way, but... So I could just block that, keep this one, discard, or get rid of one. I don't think this 3-3 will do much. Stop saying good game, douchebag. Maybe just deal with this. Why didn't this swing with everything? I mean, it looks like they have a removal, but what are you gonna do? Just get annoyed that they are good gaming. Okay, fine. So this, I think we actually won the 2 of these. And then there's this issue where I guess they just have a bunch of big stuff. Which makes bounce a little bit better. Essence scatter quite good. I didn't expect essence scatter to like be that relevant. This goes. Everything else fine. Like I could play that. But maybe then it's like this is better. Or play that one. Maybe it's actually safer to play the haster. Because that one is not always gonna be big like that. Okay. Good hand. I mean, we're definitely drawing now somewhat normally. But we gotta beat this opponent because I took it personally. That good gamer, the good gamer mentality is just wrong. I'll just go here. Essence scatter too good. Otherwise, horse would be great, but can double spell next turn. Seems like they're playing everything like everything is big. Okay, that we can kill. It's pretty good for us. I'll go here. I'll go here. I need to discard this Scrollsmith, but we're only one land away and the card is just good. No, I want that. It's fine. Okay, I might actually go these two now. Is that crazy? No, I think that is crazy. Two, although... Hmm. I mean, it's only one turn now. You just get it. And it's efficient. Let's do it. There's the second one. Okay. This will need out either way for that. They have another one, then they just deal with that forever. Oh, that card is such a pain. Where is the Sardak? So if I go here, I get this turn, but I want to discard the land. So maybe we actually can attack and finish that off with both. Don't think that's that bad. I don't think we do it here. To add, like, just add another thingy to the board. It's not pretty, but it's something we kind of have to do. All the small things. I guess I do it here and go here. And hope we get, like, we can't even get a removal for that. But that's a good card. No, we could get the removal. Okay, okay. This we need, but we don't have enough mana this turn. I think it's just run behind over Essence Scatter, but man. Essence Scatter would counter, but they can always just go that. And I think they'll just make us flyer here. Okay. So bad if they have a bounce spell. We just don't do anything otherwise. Okay. The board is clear now. Throw is fine. Do they have a splash? Okay, I feel pretty comfy in that matchup though. Like, they're really playing some weird cards. Just one more damage. I mean, there could be a spell here. But they didn't have anything earlier. And this is lethal now. Ascot is fine. That's not fine. So that... Yeah, we can surveil. We really want a live draw this turn. Yikes. So if I play that 1, 2, 3, I cannot do it. So I wait a turn. And probably play a land. Or do we have more discard? We don't. Well, an argument to play it out is because we have more chances to finish the game, but if they get the removal, the issue is they could get counter spells. Okay. It's a good sign. Man, if they have an essence cat, they have it. Damn, I got punished. I got punished. Question mark. Do I attack everything? Could attack this only. What if I pre-combo do that? I guess no, these two are bad. They gain life as well. Yeah, everything is for toughness. We have a Scryline that don't. They got punished by a freaking counter spell. Can double surveil. Even though we got punished by that also earlier. Okay, that we take. That's pretty good. There's quite some options. It's just the horse, right? Even though I could draw cards. $14. What do we have in the deck? We cannot really copy it, but it is just a better creature. Well, this we could copy then the other horse. Now I'm still taking the horse. Kinda interesting decision. And now I have to decide, do I swing all on just these two? These two are safe. This one is not always safe. I'll just swing these two. I mean safe, like they could maybe have like two thingies. Oh my, well that's fine, that's fine. They don't deal with the other one. It's actually gonna be a hard matchup still. They still have critique. These 4 toughness creatures are insanely good versus us. I don't think I gain life. I scry and step. Could scry now, but to just scry now. Well, I could get some instant speed stuff. It's kind of similar, almost the same. Okay. Now the question is, sorcery, do I save? I think I have to save my stuff. This game, like, it's insane. And we're milling first. So let them pay. And then creatures are going protection for each color until end of the turn. Because we might not win otherwise, although we are dealing with a Phoenix potentially here. Next turn. I'm gonna keep it. I think this is fine. So they have something they want. I think dealing with the Phoenix is pretty important. If they block. But they do have something. How many lands? 3 lands. Am I supposed to draw here? Because if I get a haste or stallion, I really want mana up. Okay. Now we're gonna go in. Also, I need to finish another game. I'm pretty low on time. They have something, but we have protection now. Let them pay. We gotta protect that. They lose the draw as well. But they get a Phoenix, man, I guess. They get a Phoenix draw. A braid. Yikes. A braid still deals with it though. Man. So lucky. How do we win this game? I'm gonna mill out. Actually, don't have many win cons. I think any win con is enough. We gotta take it. I think we're just gonna mill out actually. Huh. Cannot now attack. Boat. Because they waited till we draw out. It was actually a punt, but couldn't punish it. Bro. Now we get on the road. But fine. I wasn't too quick enough for the surveil. I think we trade because a simple reason. We cannot pump it twice anymore. Other than getting rescue. And we only have then this left and the win condition. This and the 4-5 is our win condition. Nine cards. So I can draw here, gain some life, but whatever. Just need to get closer to this. because that's our win con. Get out. Okay, now we have to win with a 3-2. Drawing doesn't... Oh no, we have some like random stuff. We have 1-2-2s. We have random 2-2s. And a bounce spell. But I think we're just losing this, yeah. Yeah, I cannot do much here. I mean, their deck was really built to beat ours. Maybe they boarded it into that stuff. Because these creatures are medium, but 4 toughness is insanely awkward. And the removal line up relatively well. I think our boarding was fine. Maybe earlier I could have navigated the game differently, but I felt like late game we were fine, but the issue is now the mill out plan. Or non-plan or whatever. Yeah, it's a win con. 6 versus 9. Cannot make them draw. But they draw 2, but they still can be ahead on cards. They have goblins still in the bounce, but the issue is they are gaining life here. And bouncing that doesn't seem that great. 6 versus 6 cards. How do we make them draw? So I can bounce that, get okay, that's interesting. Get that back, I guess that's what we do. No, I cannot get that back, never mind. But then if I get the horse back, cannot pump it anymore. So what's the plan? Essence scatter in our deck. I just don't see it. I do not see it. What about... Oh wait, I can get... Do you have the 3-2 still? That's the only card they exiled. Where's the Sparksmith? Oh, it's in play. So I gotta do that. It sucks. But I think it's the only way. I was like, where's the Sparksmith? Seems like they have a removal at this stage. Mana Sculpt. I can draw, but it just achieves nothing because we have nothing to draw into. So we kind of have to hope they go down. Somehow they draw a card. Just not gonna bother anymore. Go here. Go here. I think they realized it. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's... Sure. Okay, we got 5 wins. There was like some deck building early. Maybe I could have fixed stuff with building the deck like I did now. What I know now, but it is what it is. There were some missteps on this Brotherhood's end. Depends if it should be even in our deck. I thought it does different things. But other than that, like I think we were close with the deck. It was a pretty hard pull. In hindsight, a lot of the like at least this game was winnable. This match was maybe winnable. The first game, second game, weird. I mean, in hindsight, I win it because like I placed different with the stallion, but I felt like we have the late game, which we kind of had it, but milled out eventually, which is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna have to do a lot of editing to upload this, but